evening. It's about 5 o'clock and this evening is gorgeous weather after a bit of a slow start, and we've just arrived at our park up for this evening, which is another gorgeous lake behind me. I think we're the only people going to be staying overnight. We had a lovely drive for a couple of hours from Niels to here, and I'm just going to take Juan for a little pootle up this nice wooded lane which is just behind me, just over there, and we're going to head off up there and see what's at the other end. Oh, look, a comfy bench made for me. So I'm sitting on the beautiful bench now. I'm facing the wrong way so that I can do my selfie shot of the lake behind me, and the sun's come out really hot for the first time today, and it's absolutely roasting, which I'm not going to complain about being British. One's about to electrocute himself because there's an electric fence. Look, there's the electric fence. And a wobble cam. Rosie's cooking us a lovely chilli tonight,
oh, sheesh.
Which she promises us is nearly ready. So has it got meat in it, the chilli, Rose?
No, why would it? That's disgusting.
Well, tell the camera, why hasn't it got meat in it, Rose?
Because everyone here's vegan. Well, you're vegetarian, but me and Ma are vegan. You're kind of halfway there.
I'm having this lovely chilli, that's great.
This thing is hard to stir.
So we'll leave the chef to perfect the end result, and we'll report back with the result of the chilli by Rosie. Here comes the dinner.
Ooh, look at that! Give me a bowl!
I'm working on it.
Morning. So we had a very quiet night's sleep last night down by the lake. Nobody else here. Absolutely beautiful again. Can't believe how wonderful France is for beautiful park ups, and the fact that we're in the middle of nowhere again, and it's really gorgeous. Just do a pan round. There's the sub, and as you can see there's nobody else here. Lake's looking really pretty this morning, the sun shining on it, so I'm just going to get the drone out, have a little fly round, and we're off in a minute. We decided rather than stay the morning here, we're going to go off to the supermarket, get a bit of shopping, put our masks on for that, and then head off to our next park up as we head on down to Lake Salagou. Really looking forward to Salagou, it's lovely there. And yet again another recommended park up. I'll pop the map up so you can see where we are if you want to try it out. But basically there's a little track around the lake and there's lots of parking places. There is also a toilet block, bins, recycling, showers and water points dotted around the sort of parking area. You can see the toilet block over there with sinks and all the paraphernalia that you may or may not need. We've not used it ourselves. Leo's driving today, give me a break. Thanks, Leo. Hope you're not taking up smoking, Wolf. Bodie's got his nappy on.
Ready? Hoppa! Good boy. One. Yeah.
So Bogey and Juan are now all ready to travel.
Good boys.
That's the travel point. So Leo and Morph both come into the cab for driving. Again, they're harnessed just in case of the worst. We had an accident.
Morph! We're driving.
They're clipped on again by a carabiner to the back of the seat. Here comes Morph.
Morph, come on, we're driving. Good boy. Come on, we're driving. He's a good boy. There we go.
There we are, Morph, you ready for your journey? Morph always likes to sit on my seat for some reason, and I have to boot him off when I get in. Come on, on buddy, it's time to move over. Gonna drive now.
Many cats.
Too many cats. And we're off. So I did 28 euros in Leclerc, which was primarily cheese for the non-vegans in the van, which is only me and all the pets, so we outnumber the vegans.
I spent 64 euros in Lidl. We got some bread, we got a couple of bottles of sangria for me, I got some more cheese for the non-vegans, lots of vegetables and so on. We're trying to do a little a shop to last us for a whole week, so when we get to Lac du Moulinier, we can just stay there and not have to worry about shopping.
So it's about 100 euros for a week's worth
shop.
of shopping. Yeah, not too bad.
Not too shabby.
And then we're just off to get petrol. So basically we've done one petrol fill up in our first 9 days and one shop a week with our masks on to be social distancing and all proper, isn't it?
Oui.
Oui. So let's hit the road, baby.
Yay. Chill cats.
Leo's definitely a van cat, isn't he?
Yeah. Look at that leg spread out there. He's like, yeah, I'm chilling. Let's drive a bit.
Asleep.
And Morph's got a little leg down there too. Sweet kitties. Captain Dome.
Captain Dome, gotta take you to a park up down by the lake. Morning everyone, and it's another gorgeous day. I've just finished a couple of hours work, got up about 8 o'clock, did my work. Bit of a patchy internet here, and I know I say it on every park up, but another beautiful park up. So we're 10 days into France, and it's Tuesday morning, and we're by another lake. We don't particularly choose lakes or rivers, but there's so many beautiful park ups by lakes and rivers in France that we have seen a few so far. And we're also off today. We're a couple of hours from Lake Salagou, which is one of our favourite park ups, and yet another lake, but in a completely different setting to this one. Here it's all very green, lots of trees, and it's basically at the bottom of a very steep hill with a big hairpin bend, but even in our long wheelbase Sprinter, not too difficult to navigate down. But if you were in a particularly long motorhome, you might find one bend a bit of a challenge. You'd certainly get round it, but it's a bit squeaky. And then when you get down to the bottom, there's probably round the lake 8 or 9 different places that you can park up, but we chose a spot by the picnic benches. But what was quite interesting is 10 minutes after we parked up, we thought, great, we're going to have the place to ourselves for the evening. And the chap arrived with a car, and he got out massive great pots, tables and candles. Started putting out tablecloths and laying all the tables, and then more and more cars arrived, and what transpired was it was a lovely gentleman who we later met in the evening, who was having his 70th birthday. So he'd invited all his friends down. I don't know how many people came, but probably 60 or 70 or so people. mainly local residents, a few expats, a lot of Dutch and some French. And anyway, they set up their party for the gentleman's 70th, and they had a 3-course meal and wine and champagne and beers and cakes, and we were parked at the fence right on the edge of the picnic area. But what then transpired was people started coming over, including the chap whose birthday it was, and we had long chats. They were absolutely lovely people, and they brought over wine and offered us beers and cakes and so on. And in return, I thought, well, as it's the guy's birthday and he's got all his mates around, that I would offer to take some photos with the drone, and offered that if all of them got up and formed a big circle, they could all wave, and I could film it for him and give it to him as a little present, which he was absolutely overjoyed with. And again, what's particularly nice is I wouldn't say I'm an unsociable person, but I'm, in my past life perhaps now, a cautious person. So in my past life, when somebody on Facebook sends you a message and say, hey, I see you're in my area, why don't you pop around my house and have dinner, my reaction would be, oh no, thanks very much, and I would pass on the offer. So what we've been doing on this journey, which is a bit new for us, is any time anybody offers either to meet up or get together, we're just saying yes. Guess what I've got in the fridge? Just go in my van fridge. It's always difficult in a van fridge. It's hiding. Now, when I ate one of these earlier, it exploded. It's even better than the one earlier. Just what you tuned in to watch, somebody eat a cream cake. It's gone up my nose.
Oh no! Cat! It landed on his head! Oh, Morpheus! It's alright, mate, I'm licking it off. Oh, a bit of cream cake. Oh, I like that. Where's the rest of it? Hello, there's a bit on the floor too.
I'm nearly done. It's impossible to eat. I bet the baker was having a laugh.
Oh, I bet the French can eat it neatly. Bloody English. Oh, yes, please, mate. They're all there. Yes, please. Oh, look at his little beat on his nose. Oh, dear. I like that. That's all right, isn't it? I got it on my nose.
He's licking it off his nose now.
Oh, who's going to lick it off his cheek, though? Buddy.
Bogey will. So, I'm going to wash my hands now. How did I...
10 out of 10 for effort.
How did I do in the eating a French cream cake challenge? 1 for effort.